What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media. I'm sorry for the late upload. This will actually be uploaded on Saturday morning. If you guys don't know, my cousin's wedding is this weekend, so I have been on airplane mode for the last 8 or 9 hours. And with that in mind, I have no idea who the Ravens have selected. So you guys are still going to get my initial instant reaction. So please let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts, your opinions on who the Ravens take. Now, before I read who the player will be, I want to give some quick thoughts. Obviously, the Ravens went corner in round 1. The only thing that I've seen today is I turned my phone back on when I got home, and I saw somebody had texted me good pick, but I have no idea what that pick that was revolving around. I have no idea. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at round 2, and that'll be this video. And then the next video, I'm going to look at round 3. I'm going to be really stupid if the Ravens traded their third round pick, and everyone will look at me and be like, wow, what an idiot. But hopefully they've drafted 2 players, maybe drafted more. But players that I'm looking at in this round is I want wide receiver or I want offensive lineman. If they go with either, I'm going to be pretty happy. Obviously, my favorite offensive lineman round 2, Patrick Paul's a guy I like, Christian Hayes, Cooper Beebe. Wide receivers I like, Keon Coleman. Obviously, the guys that fell out of the first round, like Keon Coleman, A.D. Mitchell, those are guys I really like. But then, guys like Javon Baker. I really like Javon Baker as well. Brendan Rice, another player I really like. Not saying I think he'll go round 2, but there's definitely good options. I'm excited to see who the Ravens have. I'm on ESPN right now. I'm pulling it up. And so I'm looking at round 2. You guys can see my kind of full reaction round 2. But I guess Keon went to Buffalo, Ladd, so double wide receiver. Kamari Lassiter went, Cooper, DeJean. Wow, there's 3 straight corners taken. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down slowly in case the Ravens did make multiple second-round picks. But Michael Hall, Patrick Paul went, okay. Chris Braswell, okay. I was wondering where he went. That was someone I was really intrigued by. Okay, the Ravens go with Rosengarten at pick 62. Like I said, if the Ravens go offensive tackle or they go wide receiver, I'm going to be really happy. Coming out of Washington, I loved Washington's team. And he was the tackle opposite of Fatanu. I always mix up Fatanu and Fashanu. But he's someone that I think is going to be able to compete at that right tackle spot. Again, I think when you're looking at the Ravens draft strategy, it made the most sense to get starting corner round 1 and then potentially starting wide receiver or starting offensive tackle in round 2. Quick analysis of him, just seeing it off of ESPN, is that he can also play right guard. So that's actually perfect for the Ravens, getting a guy that could play inside or outside, because again, now he gets to compete not only with Daniel Falele, but also compete with Ben Cleveland and Sala and Voorhees. So all of a sudden, that adds a ton of competition to the mix. I think that's actually a really good pick, knowing that he can be versatile and potentially play interior or at the tackle spot. I think that's a really good draft selection, especially when, now that I'm looking at it, right, the wide receivers that I mentioned, Ladd, Keon, were both gone. Is A.D. Mitchell? Okay, A.D. Mitchell is gone as well. So the receivers that I was like, okay, if they slide, I think they're players that the Ravens will take. None of them ended up being available. So looking towards round 3, obviously, I think the strategy is probably try and go wide receiver, maybe look at edge rusher, or if another offensive lineman is available, that could be very good as well. And also another thing to point out is looking at the offensive lineman. Now, I am surprised. This is actually really interesting. They decided to go with Rosengarten over Kingsley Sumataya. Now, if I was looking at as if I just want an offensive tackle, I think I would have taken Kingsley Sumataya. But again, Rosengarten gives the Baltimore Ravens versatility and the ability to play him year 1 or year 2, stepping into either guard or tackle. And now, obviously, he has the short arms. Will he be able to do it? It's unknown. But even if he can't do it and play tackle, he can play guard. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is good. Again, 6'5", 308 pounds. That's really solid. ESPN had him ranked as the 10th tackle. I don't really take ESPN's rankings too seriously because they didn't have Tyler Nubin as safety number 1, which I thought was a little bit crazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more Daily Ravens content. Let me know your thoughts on this pick. I think this is really solid for the O-line crew, the people that were mad about us taking cornerback round 1 and passing on offensive linemen. Hey, we got our offensive lineman round 2, and he's probably going to be a guy that has a good chance of starting this season. Thank you all so much. See you all again with the next video reacting to pick 3. Hopefully they had a round 3 pick, because otherwise I will look stupid again. See y'all again next time.